Hey y'all, Mac Truck back at you here with another video, and I apologize for not having any more up on my channel. I have recorded like 3 other fucking videos, right? I've recorded like 3 other videos I've tried to upload and shit, and they just will not upload. YouTube keeps fucking up and not uploading them or any of that shit. And it says that they're too long to go to confirm my shit on my email and shit, and I try to do that. So, if you can help me with that, please drop a comment on that shit or DM me on Instagram, Tristan2001. Do something, please, because I have no idea how the fuck to fix it. So, let's get to the video. As you can tell by the title, this is the top 5 worst dips to dip as a beginner. Okay, so, but before we get into that discussion, let's pack our lip with a little bit of a Copenhagen long cut straight. You gotta get on the side and the top. It's a, let's see how big I want to go here. Okay, a nice little pinch for the camera. Nice little pinch. Left or right? No. No. Okay. So let's get into this list. No particular order. I don't think. Well, I'll try to put it in order. I'll fix that shit later. But no particular order. Let's just go. So, say you're a beginner. You know, whatever you decide you want to start dipping all of a sudden, or your buddy had a dip, you tried it, you liked it, now you're a dipper. Whatever the case might be, you're starting to dip now. And these are 5 dips to stay away from. Number 5, this is debatable or not. This was one of the first dips I picked up and I took it like a champ. Other people, you can't, handle it. So, Copenhagen Wintergreen comes in number 5. I actually got a can out upstairs. I'm not going to go get it. Copenhagen Wintergreen number 5. When I used to dip, goddamn. When I started dipping, it was just hit me like a hit from fucking Luke Kuechly, open field. It was terrible. I mean, you can ask my buddies. I couldn't even walk in a straight line. Yes, I can do that now. I can run with the dip and all that shit. I can do all my daily shit. But, Copenhagen Wintergreen. You're a beginner? Don't try it. Number 4. Another wintergreen. It packs a punch to me still. That would be Grizzly Wintergreen. And that is a nice dip. Huge buzz, especially if you're a beginner. Especially try a 3-finger pinch with Grizzly. You only picked up a can twice in your life. I'm gonna shit my pants because that is just fuck. Okay, number 3. Would be, I got a can right here, Copenhagen Straight. So, if you decide to, as a beginner, pick up a can of Copenhagen Straight, you're probably going to spit it out 5 minutes later. I know the first time I had Copenhagen Straight, I was like, oh, this is too sweet for me and shit. I just don't like it. It's packing a huge buzz on me. It just smelled disgusting. I'm not shitting you. The first time I tried Copenhagen Straight, I went to put this dip in my mouth and I gagged because of smell and all that. But you know what? Now, here's a dip you got to get used to dipping. I like it. I'm not going to dip it every day because I'm a wintergreen guy. But Copenhagen Straight, if you ain't experienced, don't put it in your lip. That's all I got to say about that. Now, number 2. We're number 2. Will be Copenhagen Long Cut. And a lot of you guys are probably going to disagree with this because, oh, what's wrong with putting long cut in your mouth? It's a strong dip. It's a natty. That's what all the old timers dip. I wouldn't recommend it for someone who's just starting. you know, get yourself a can of Skull Apple or some shit like that. Be normal. Get some fucking Skull Mint or something. And if you're a pussy and you started fucking dipping Camel Snooze and you want to try yourself a real dip in tobacco, get yourself a can of cold Skull Berry pouches, you little fucking pussy, tampons in a can right there. Okay, the reason I put long cut at number 2 is because, like I said, it's a natty. It'll knock the shit out of you, and if you ain't experienced, that's not gonna go well for you. You're probably gonna puke. All the old timers dip. Not a good choice for you. And then, that's number 1. There's only one dip we could have. And I hope you all agree with me, because I couldn't think of any other one to have at number 1. If you try to put this shit in your mouth, you only dip twice in your life or more, a little bit more than that, you're gonna fucking regret it. You're gonna puke everywhere and you're gonna cry like a little bitch. That would be Copenhagen Snuff. Comes in a silver can. If you ain't experienced, don't buy it. If you don't know how to dip it, don't dip it. It's a custom thing. If you're a long cut guy and you decide to pick up a can of Copenhagen Snuff, you're gonna learn how to dip it. Don't put it in on the side. See, now the first time I tried Copenhagen Snuff, just like a lot of other people, I dipped long cut. I'd never had a fine cut dip, and I didn't know that snuff was a fine cut dip because I'm a dumbass. So, I got a can of this, and me and my buddies at lunch, I cracked this can, right? I'm cracking it, and I crack this can, I go, give it a nice little open, and I put this shit, I took a little pinch, because it was so fine cut, you know, you can't take a big old hog. I took a little pinch of this. Look, I'll show you here what this fine cut and like looks like if you all have never seen snuff before. I took a dip of this. Oh shit! I just spilled a little bit. That's how fine cut it is. Okay, I took a little dip of this right here, and look at this. It's almost like sand. Okay, it's super fine cut. Look, I just took a little tiny pinch of that. Y'all saw that? Look at how much that's on my finger and shit. Thing with snuff is you can't dip it in the side like a long cut dip unless you're 40 years old and you've been dipping for fucking since you were 12. Or this is what the old timers like too. They like the old natty snuff. And also with this, okay, you gotta dip it. You gotta dip it in the front, okay. Some of y'all, I know I don't like that particularly. Sometimes I just dip in the front, even with long cut, just for the hell of it. But you don't want to dip this on the side. You don't want to do none of that shit, because it'll fuck you up. You'll have it. And if you guys don't like dip on your tongue, dipping your teeth, you know, you like to keep your teeth clean, you know, you just get some Grizzly Wide cut all the time because you don't like to have it in your teeth and shit, you use a pouch dipper or whatever, don't get a can of this. Don't fucking do it. Okay, so, but if you've been dipping, okay, me, I was dipping for 4 months or some shit like that when I got this can. And I had to learn how to dip it the hard way, okay? Took a lot of trial runs. You can't just take a hog of this. I mean, maybe some of you can. I can't just take a big old pinch and then put it in my lip because it falls apart and shit. So I gotta take like 4 or 5 little pinches to pack my lip. I figure that's the best way to do it. Tastes kind of shitty when you put it in your mouth and shit, but fuck it, who cares? Fine cut, it's gonna get everywhere. You're just gonna have to deal with it. It's not bad. I like the old natty taste once in a while. I like to get a can of snuff once in a while. But there's only a few people that can dip it on a regular basis, and mostly it's the old timers who can't dip anything else because it's too fruity or too sweet or something like that. They just like the old tobacco flavor. So, number 1, do not get a can of this unless you are experienced. You won't like it. But if you're not a pussy, I'm not saying you're a pussy if you don't want to get a can of snuff, but if you've been dipping for like 3 months and you think you're ready for a can of snuff, I dare you to go get a can of snuff and see what it's like. Okay, maybe I'll do an intro video how to dip this. I don't know yet. Let me know if you want to see that or not. But it's a hard dip to dip. So that concludes my list of shit. Do not buy this for your own experience, son. Alright? Just don't do it. Alright? Mountain Miller. Fucking Mountain Dew wrecks your dip, swear. Nope, you're a beginner. And like me, okay, when I started dipping, first dip I ever had, it wasn't even a dip, it was Camel Snooze pouches, wintergreen. That don't give you a buzz or nothing, it just kind of sits in your lip and you get the flavor. And me, I was a stubborn son of a bitch when I started dipping, and I said, I don't like if it gets in your teeth and shit. I said, I ain't about that. I don't like if it gets in my teeth and all that. You know, that's why I was dipping Camel pouches. But eventually, you know, my buddy had a can of wintergreen, Copenhagen wintergreen. That was the first dip I ever had. He said, hey, pack yourself a lip of this. It's not bad. And that was after I had some Copenhagen pouches and stuff. And I was like, all right, fine. So this, all right, funny shit. When you start dipping, I don't know about you guys, but I didn't know how to just put it in my lip, you know, so I had to do the old hanger and put it in. And my friends and my little brother used to give me shit all the time because I'd fucking take the little tiny pinches. But now I take hogs, I take bigger dips than all my friends. Mission accomplished. Not really, I don't really give a shit. I just need more packed lip than most people. Well, some people that I dip with. But if you're gonna be daring and go for the big boys, I would like to see that shit. If you want, you know, I've seen videos all the time of, oh, this 14, 15-year-old tries dip for the first time. It was wintergreen. And a lot of people puke. A lot of people can't handle their dip. So, in the comments, let me know if you agree with this list or if I missed one that you think should be up here, and give some of them beginners some advice. Everybody's got to start somewhere. Me, myself, I reached right for the Copenhagen wintergreen. And I haven't turned back, so. But, if I missed one or you disagree with this list, let me know in the comments below. Always remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Please subscribe. I don't have very many subscribers. I need some subscribers, like really bad. So, agree with this list, disagree, and then maybe let me know if you guys want to see a video or something. Just let me get some ideas or something like that. I'm thinking about doing also my top 5 favorite dips. I don't know yet. And this probably ranks somewhere on there. I don't know yet, but oh well. And also, I'm gonna make you guys a deal here. If y'all keep showing your friends my videos, I know I have a couple subscribers right now. Show your friends the videos, okay? Okay, I'm gonna go low here. If I get 50 to 100 subscribers, depending on how fast it is, I'll do a full can of Stoker's Wintergreen. I'll do a full can video. I'll see if my buddy will do it with me, but if not, he'll be there to film. Let's see if I could do it. Probably have to go with the upper decker, double horseshoe, have some on my tongue. I don't know, I've never done a full can before, so subscribe, show your friends, have them subscribe. Subscribe the shit out of my channel, please. Subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. I can't stress that enough. And if y'all subscribe, I get all the subscribers, then I will do a full can. And then I'm gonna try to get a suicide video too. If y'all know what a suicide is, I'm gonna mix a bunch of dips together and all that kind of shit. So, subscribe. I'm out of here. See you later.